Welcome to the Southern Stone County Food Pantry, operated at the Lady of the Cove Catholic Parish in Kimberling City, Missouri. This is a productive process that we put together here to feed people who are food deprived within Stone County and surrounding areas. Here this morning, we're getting ready on Wednesday to start distributing food. We package it up depending on the size of the family. So if you follow me, I'll kind of show you around how we get food and where it goes. These folks here are doing the dried goods. We prepare the boxes based on the number of people in each household. Right now you're preparing a box for a family of 3, and so they get a different amount of food than a family of 1, and a family of 8 would get more food than that. Our sources of food is pretty interesting. We purchase food, and about 73% of the total purchased foods come from Lady of the Cove Parish's participation. We also receive food that is TFAB, which is USDA food, and that's free food. And that certainly helps us out. And then the other place we get food is, maybe not so surprisingly, is the partners within the community. Walmart Food gives us a substantial amount of food each month, especially in the produce area. And we also have Panera Bread and some other surrounding businesses that help support us with their unused items that we can then distribute in a timely manner. So then behind me are the guys working on the cans. So we load a box with peanut butter and all sorts of sauces and canned meat. Canned meat is becoming a bigger and bigger advantage for us to distribute because people don't need refrigerator space. So people who live in short-term housing and don't have large ice boxes are able to keep the canned meats available for them there. So you see they're busy here also, just like where we were, distributing food based on the number of people in their household. What we're in here is our freezer where we keep all the food frozen. Anything from turkeys to ham, bacons, ice cream, all sorts of food. Again, both USDA food and food that we have purchased. Right behind you is then the refrigerator where we keep the eggs and cheeses and produce for distribution. These are our final packers. So we've got a box of cans, we've got a box of dried goods, and this is where all the freezer goods, cheeses, eggs, bread, and a sweet tooth. People, we have some treats with cakes and stuff like that it all gets put together. So the dried goods get put together with the frozen goods. They're placed on these carts over here based on the size of the family. A family of 3 will get this box, which is the dried goods and the frozen goods put together with some bread and eggs added on it. Then we come outside, we grab the produce bags, the other snacks, and the cans are over on the far side, and we place all of that in the trunks of the cars. For health reasons and safety reasons, the person, when they come, they never leave their car. They drive up, validate who they are, and move forward and get the food. We load the trunk, close the trunk, and off they go. And hopefully we provide them food support for the entire month.
The food bank has been a big blessing. We really appreciate it.
It's tremendous. Me and my wife couldn't make it from month to month without it.
The last 36 hours, I've worked 3 12-hour shifts in a row, and then I am also disabled. So if they didn't have the food bank open, I wouldn't be getting through the month with my kids. There's so many families, there's so many people in the line right now who are picking up for 1, 2, 3 other families because they don't have the means to get down here. And a lot of places with food banks all across the country, they don't let you do that. They don't let you, like, oh, well, my neighbor's disabled. Oh, he doesn't have a driver's license. Well, you can't just sign a piece of paper or call, and say, oh, I need to pick them up. You have to go in, and that's something a lot of people can't do.
When we collaborate and we put our resources into something as great as this food pantry, here in Southern Stone County, it is accomplishing such a great, tremendous work of God. It breaks down all the barriers of denomination. It breaks down all the barriers of church and affiliation. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ. There's no need to think that there is a barrier between people of different religions. This is not about whether you share the same faith. We're all charged to care for the human family, and that's what we're doing here. And in Southern Stone County, there's a real difference that's being made. It's lifting up people. It's helping them bring themselves out of this feeling that they don't have any dignity or self-worth because they can't provide for themselves.
Okay, what do you have, Gary? I need some of the fish sticks in this one. It's a 3.
3. This one's port line.
Okay, what do you have down there, Gary? I got the turkey in it already. Your cheese, I need your cheese. Both of them. Okay, next.
Pick another one.
Okay. Now this is what they call a number 3, which is serve enough food for 3 people to last darn near a month. Okay, doing a 1?
No, this is a 2.
2, okay.
Southern Stone County Food Pantry last year delivered out these doors nearly 217,000 pounds of food. Obviously, we depend on a community to make this thing work. The community that we operate here needs help. The Catholic Church, it's our mission to support the Southern Stone County Food Pantry, but we can't do it without the help of Stone County people. The churches, civic organizations, corporations and businesses alike have people that occasionally need this pantry to bridge themselves from one month to the next. Some people just need us forever, and we're their forever food supply. And so any help we can get is appreciated. The vision that we might have is that if we can get 100 people to give us $1 a day or $30 a month, we can keep the doors of this pantry open forever. So that's where we are now, and your help is greatly appreciated. And you're welcome to come visit us, help us for a day, help us for a week, help us for a month. All help is appreciated, but more importantly, your financial support keeps these doors open.
We need the support. Our cost has doubled from what it was last year. You know, the meat, stuff like that. So whatever support people can give us would be really, really appreciated.
Putting your donation to work in this food pantry is an effective means to do something right here in your own backyard, in your own neighborhood, in your own community. Because
It would be a blessing for a lot of people in this area.
If it weren't for people here at the church, a lot of us wouldn't be making it. And I'm glad I have people like that in my life.